Alright, this is what. Central Lavender Town. Bands were Caliper and Moltres. Okay, first Articuno signing. That's interesting. This is Logan's first game of the week. Heavy slams. Makes sense. He wanted to go in Aspeon to block the rocks. Very smart. And get chip off. Spike's team is weird as hell. Alright, so Quaquabble's definitely the setup sweeper. And then he's got Salamence, he's got Haunter. It goes in a tank. Protect, that's fair. This is really annoying for me. So yeah, you just kind of have to get rocks up. Because you're going to take EQ. Go on.
Dom said he's at an air... Wait, are you streaming or like...
I mean, I'm recording the... This is going to go up on YouTube.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know.
Nah, it's fine. Because I didn't say anything ahead of time anyway, so... It's heavy slam off. I don't know why it doesn't move over to the side. That's annoying. It's not. Oh, wait. There. Well, actually, no, that's even weirder. What? That's fine. That's not. Alright, so. Do I have Discord open somewhere? Oh, that's why. I don't like this name at all. Why is it Nikola Jokic backwards? What the shit? You know, I want the chat open. What if I refresh? There we go. Okay, now we got. I was saying I need that chat open. I was like, my brain was getting fried. Like, yo, what are we doing here? All right, goes in immense, gets the Intimidate off, and is gonna resist the Power Ball. Local U-turns. That's good. Some damn Jikola and Jokic. I don't like this guy. I even listen to less squeaky chair. Logan's doing a lot of thinking. I don't really see. I don't see the issue in going into Articuno. He wants to get aggressive here and goes straight into Garchomp. I was gonna say, I think you could have went Articuno. Pretty sure I wouldn't have done shit. Doubles into Tank. Me and the Umbreon, okay. It's not bad. Now you can knock here. Something loses its item. Not bad, not bad. Yep, so Quaquable loses Banned! Ooh, that's really interesting information. Okay. Now, that being said, looking at Logan's team, he doesn't really have anything that can take a Quaquable hit that well. Tank is more than tank. Like all of his defensive mons are like Spadef, unless this is like Tank Chomp. But even then, he has Ice Spin. You don't want to take that. So yeah, I think Legion is what you have to do here. Yep, goes for Aqua Step. Doesn't do much of anything. This is probably Specs. So I expect Umbreon to come in. On the Shadow Ball, which would do nothing. So you might want to Surf just for... Actually, it's kind of hard to Surf here because Umbreon still takes nothing. So you... I don't know, man. So Umbreon, if you don't have a fighting type or like a strong fairy, I don't really know what you can do to... Oh, okay. So they both stayed in. Spike tested his... they tested each other's gangster, but Spike has the speed boost, so... Espeon comes in at +1 though. This outspeeds, so Spike Aqua Jets anyway. I'm not gonna hold you. This might be Runts already. If this is a Step Knock Jet, heck, I think even at this point CC probably. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's time to send it. It's time to send it. This is a CC sweep for real. Unless one of your mons is Sash, is game over for real. Let it go, my child. Nah, let it go, my child. Unless it's some weird Scarf Articuno. I don't know why you would want that. Because, like I said, Spike can just CC if he has it. And Logan is the one thinking, so I assume that Spike has pressed CC already. You outspeed everything that's left in the field. He has no priority on this outside of Legion either, so... Steps, that's fine. I would say pick your move of choice. It is... Wraps and a half. He didn't even put rocks up with nothing. Damn, that is a brutal first game. Yeah, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. This is a ball game. Yeah, I'm saying I figured CC would have to be the fourth move just because it's his strongest move by far. Like, just come in and hit something. Yeah, that's tough. Ugh, 15 turn sweep. He got the he figured that Logan would come in. Or would stay in, got knocked, and that was ball game. That being said, this team, just in a general sense, gets ruined by Quaquaval. All you need is one boost, and he has no real, like, good physical walls. Garchomp is neutral to all its stabs, so even if that's Tank Chomp, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, that is... Obviously, Spike has no reason to swap. If I'm Logan, I am looking through and seeing if I have anything that can deal with this mon physically. Going through his roster. Maybe you bring physical Scream Tail? Like, that's his only real answer here. You'd probably swap Tink for it. I mean, you don't get any hazards up, unfortunately, but that's not that big a deal because at that point you're basically playing. Well, you're not really playing 6-on-5 because Fortress can still come in and take physical hits and put rocks up, but it doesn't spin, so you know that's one thing that's just not going to happen. It's the other dangerous game you play with switching in Espeon on that Mudsdale, because if Fortress is here, Mudsdale isn't even necessarily the what you call it. Mudsdale ain't even necessarily the rocker. Yeah, it's Heavy Slam, EQ, Protect. I don't know what its fourth move would be, but like CC maybe. Logan doesn't swap. I do not agree with that at all. Like I said, I think the answer is to send in Screamtail so they can block so this can fight this a lot better. Also, being able to wish past your teammates is pretty crucial. So like, I don't know. I don't know. That is difficult. So we move on to game 2. Spike, like I said, has been steamrolling this whole week. He was able to 2-0 Avery. In fact, yeah, this might be an 8-0 week for him, which would be massive. Sharky, I didn't know his name. Sharkeisha is funny. Okay, well, that's not a bad lead at all. Unfortunately, again, Umbreon just kind of comes in here and, you know, ruins your day, but makes sense that he would want to lead Mudsdale. And Logan met him at the pass. He protects, knowing that this thing is probably Specs. That makes sense. Oh, so he's going to switch out here into Umbreon, most likely. Maybe Salamence? But he brought in Salamence on Cinderace, so that thing probably doesn't want to take too many special hits. Realistically, Umbreon is coming in here regardless. Logan has to decide whether or not he wants to go into Tinkaton or fear Mudsdale staying in and pressing like EQ. Either way, EQ does a lot to this, so like I'm not sure what he would want to meet Umbreon at the pass with. Just because Garchomp is the only one that doesn't want to take a T-Wave. But he also doesn't want to get fat played. Garchomp can... It can take an Earthquake. So like maybe that's your switch. Okay, they're both thinking. He goes straight into Quaquaval. Logan presses Surf again. Not a good move, or you know, wrong read on Spike's part. It makes sense because like, again, Logan, you have to think. All right, well, is Logan gonna switch out, thinking that Umbreon is gonna come in? Spike tries to read that and goes into Quaquaval. Instead takes a lot of chips, so now you have to switch. Well, actually, no, this thing has knock, so Logan needs to leave. He decides that the unlucky participant is going to be Articuno. Now your boots are off. CC kills this. Actually, my CC doesn't. Actually, no, I do think CC kills this. So, yeah, Spike plays it safe. Logan goes for the freeze dry, gets the crit, but doesn't do anything to Umbreon. He decides to roost T-Wave, absolutely. He has U-turn, now would be a good time to do that. Okay, gets up to full. Gets the crit on the U-turn too. Wow, that's funny. Alright, if I am Logan, this is difficult because, again, you don't really have anything that's strong enough to break this. Last time Umbreon was in, he went into Tinkaton to get the rocks up, but the problem is that, like, Fortress is here. So, like, you know the rocks are going to get switched off at some point. Tries to go back into Ticket 10 anyway. Goes into Mudsdale. Yep, out comes the rocks. EQ has a chance to kill. And you've seen Heavy Slam and you've seen Protect. So the only Mon that can really take the combination of those two on this team right now is Garchomp. He goes for knock. Okay, so Mudsdale does have rocks. Interesting. Okay, alright, uses Encore. I like that. Truthfully, you can stay in and keep knocking. Even if you have to do this the slow way, I don't want Spike getting anyone in without losing their item for free. See, that's why. I would rather Fortress lose the item. And then you can, you know, Encore that thing on spin. For Never W Network, is this Raj? Probably not. I mean, possibly. He's doing Neverly Nightwear, and he's WWW, and he's got networking and shit. This might be Raj. That's the first time we've seen him all season. That's fun. Particle U-turns, you know the rapid spin is coming. So if I'm Spike, I Volt Switch, get some chip off on Legion, and get the Logan goes into Chomp. That's good because that. All right, he goes for Gyro Ball, which gets some good chip off. Okay, so if this is mixed, I think it's Spike sounds right. Oh my God, is that really what we're doing? Doubles into Cinderace, catches Umbreon. This U-turn does say that it's gonna do quite a lot of damage. There he goes in Immense, absolutely. Now you go into Legion. Right? Obviously, you're switching out on Cinderace every time, so I think it's special defensive, so it doesn't want to take physical hits. That's good to know. Cinderace is the one that can really punish that, but see, Solomon's last time it was in, he sent in Garchomp. I would send in Legion, truthfully. He goes into the secret third option, the Tinkerton. You don't know this thing's moveset. Like, this thing might hit you with an EQ or a fire, or, you know, a flamethrower and do a lot, but I'm guessing that he has play rough on this, considering that he sent it in. Either way, Spike has many ways to hit this thing, if he wants to. But there's nothing wrong with going back into Mudsdale. The rocks are already up, so, like, yeah. Looking Sax Articuno. Sends in Legion now, but you could have done that on the U-turn turn and not lost anything. Yeah, Surf is fine here because you know that Salamence can eat this. Umbreon can eat this. He goes into Salamence. It does not eat it. I'm a liar. Good lord, that took 51. Goes into Chomp. On the Dragon Claw, yeah, see? That's tough, man. I don't think Salamence has anything that can really kill, whatchamacallit. I don't think he had anything that can really kill Legion at that range anyway. So I don't really know why he just went straight into Garchomp. Alright, yeah, you just go into Fortress, because if it has Gleam, then it takes nothing. Yep. Now I Gyro Ball. Actually, no, I can just Volt Switch. Okay, Gyro Ball. It's still okay. You know Ace's boots, so I guess getting chip on this now is fine. Granted, I think Aqua Jet just kind of ruins this thing's life immediately, but... Okay, no, so you did need chip on this for Cinderace. Okay, that's fine. Back in Immense, I would start Powerballing, get aggressive. Yep. So I can finally get the kill on the board. He's not going to get 12-0. That's all you can really hope for at the end of the day. U-turn here is annoying because, like... You don't want to give it the defense boost, but I mean, at this point, you don't really have much of a choice. I think what you do here is you U-turn, you let Espeon get hit, and then do whatever with Espeon, and then have Legion come in after that dies and try to go for a sweep. That's all you can really do at this point. He goes straight into Legion. I don't like that because you're going to get this thing chipped like crazy. Aqua Jet still doesn't kill, but if this thing gets forced out at any point, which Umbreon should be able to come in and take some hits, or, you know, something dies and then Haunter comes in, then it's just like, damn. Alright, so we sack Fortress. He sends in Quaquaval instead. I mean, this thing is faster anyway, so... Yeah, I guess there's something wrong with Aqua Stepping here, because Aqua Step is going to kill. Which is also why... I mean, yeah, I guess Knockoff, it outsped anyway, so... That's a lot harder to deal with. Yeah, so I guess it was kind of just over. It didn't really matter. He just made it closer, or look closer. Problem, like I said, I think he should have sent in. I think he should have brought in Scream Tail at some point because he Aqua Steps here, and it does 57. Like you need something bulkier. You need something with physical bulk to be able to stop this. So, I think that is a 10 KO performance for Quaquaval. Assuming this thing sweeps the rest of the games, which it should. No real reason why it doesn't. Logus is gonna time out or something. I was saying he's just gonna take the timeout because that's really funny if that were the case. But yeah, doesn't matter. Pack it up. Yeah, that's hard, man. Like I said, Logan just kind of like lost in the team builder for keeping it a stack. Yeah, Sucker doesn't even kill. That is very tragic. But that completes an undefeated week for Spike. Came out the gate a little rough that 1 and 2, but he is right back in the swing of things. New Moon, I believe, still has to play. Yeah, New Moon has to play Logan. I still got 2 matches this week, so there's a chance that Spike goes right back up to the top of Ruby League after this week. So good stuff to him. Very big bounce back week. Great performance by Quaquaval. You might see this thing on Pokemon of the Week potentially. So good shit to him.